Blessed be everyone. Today we're going to be working on a very quick spell to help you with any nightmares or any disturbed sleep that you may be experiencing or someone you know may be experiencing. Perhaps you've got a small child that struggles with nightmares and night terrors and you'd like to help settle them down so that they can have a good night's sleep and you can have a good night's sleep as well. Before we dive into that, I'm Sandra from MysteryWitchSchool.com, author of Crafting Your Wiccan Path and Tapping into Abundance. If you want to know more about Wicca, witchcraft, shadow work, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. If you want to know more about spell casting and you want to become better at spell casting, take a look at my free PDF. It's called the Spellcaster Checklist. It is just that, a checklist, to help you go through and check off to see what sort of things you may need to consider when you are doing spell work, just so that you can be a little bit more thoughtful about what it is that you're doing to get better results, essentially. Sometimes we don't really understand how magic works, or we don't get very clear about what it is we're really wanting when we're doing spell work, and the Spellcaster Checklist will help you with that. The link is in the description field below this video. For this spell, all you need is a smoky quartz crystal, and you don't need smoky quartz either. You could use a blue crystal, like a blue calcite. That's great for calming the mind. Or you don't even need a crystal at all if you don't have any, okay? You don't have to rush out and buy expensive things in order to be able to achieve some results with the craft. And some rosemary. You can also use other herbs like chamomile or lavender, whatever you've got available to you that's more of a calming nature and also has a protective aspect to it is great to use. I love rosemary because it's got such a wonderful scent. It's also great for clarity, which is important if you may be struggling with nightmares or disturbed sleep. And it's got that beautiful protection aspect to it as well. So find yourself some rosemary, some fresh rosemary, either from your garden if you have rosemary in your garden, or you can get some from a herb store or grocery store. And just cut off some to put into a bundle, such as this bundle here. Okay, nice and fresh, beautiful smell. And just wrap it up together. I've used a blue ribbon, a thin blue ribbon. My ribbons come from my clothing, so when I buy new clothing, they come often with ribbons that so that they can hang them on the coat hangers and they don't fall off in the store. So I just cut them off and collect them and keep them and use them for my spell castings. So that's how I get my ribbons. And this is a light blue. I've chosen light blue because it's a calming color and we're wanting to help calm, so we're using the energy of light blue to help calm with the energy of rosemary, which is also calming to the mind. With nightmares or any disturbed sleep, you are most likely going to be struggling with that if something's going on in your life that's causing it. It tends to be more of a psychological reason for having these things. So if you can have more clarity about what you're feeling, about stuff that might be going on in your life, and you can be a little bit more aware of maybe what you're thinking and what you're feeling, maybe do some journaling or some sort of inner work to figure out what's causing the nightmares from a psychological perspective, that can certainly help calm them down. Our subconscious mind wants to tell us things. It wants us to know what's going on so that we can sort stuff out. And it's trying to sort stuff out. It gives us information all of the time in our sleep. And our dreams are an amazing way to tap into what it is that we're thinking, what it is that we're feeling, and what we might be struggling with that consciously we may not be aware of. So a nightmare or disturbed sleep may not necessarily be a bad thing if you know how to work with the inner work and ask yourself what actually is going on in my life that's causing me to feel this way, and to maybe journal it, write about it, do some dream alchemy work, and that may even be enough just to stop the disturbed sleep or the nightmares. But this can help because it can help give you more clarity It can also help with dream recall as well. So if you are doing your dream work and you are journaling with dreams, the rosemary can help you recall the dream so that you can work with that imagery and help settle the actual cause of the nightmares if it is more psychologically related. Some nightmares can be, of course, related to medications or other things that might be going on, so it's not always to do with life and stuff that happens in life, but most of the time it is. So that's generally the best action to take. I'm also using smoky quartz because smoky quartz is very grounding. Nice grounding, protective energy, bring you back down out of that anxiety, out of the fear, out of what's causing the nightmares if it is psychological in nature, and just bringing you back to ground, and also grounding that energy too, sending it back to the earth. So I just program the crystal and program the rosemary and put them together and put them somewhere very close to you when you sleep. That could be, you could try putting them under your pillow, but it may not be comfortable. If they're pretty meaty, maybe if you just use a small crystal in a little bundle, you could do that. It would be great to have them under your pillow, or just have them somewhere close to you. You could tie them maybe to the bed posts or the bit behind your bed if you've got any of that. Just keep it close so that you've got an energy of both the smoky and the rosemary with you. So to program your crystal, all you need to do is say a little spell over it, just so that it knows what it is it needs to do. So you're speaking to the spirit of the stone. Wake it up a little bit. I like to roll my crystals. It just wakes them up. It's a gentle roll, okay? You're not being violent with them. You're just gently rolling them, just to feel into the energy as well. Feel into what it feels like to be grounded. So maybe do a little grounding work. Really feeling those tree roots going from your spine down into the ground, getting that sense of solidity and safety and security of the weight of the earth underneath you, and casting your mind back maybe to a time when you felt safe and secure if you don't feel that now, or if you're struggling to feel that now. And then when you're ready, all you have to do is speak to the stone, and I do like to vibrate my voice so that it's close to the stone and you're filling it with your vibration. Spirit of the earth, smoky quartz, ground and center me into my true being. Protect me as I sleep this night. You can repeat that maybe 3, 7 or 9 times, or you can just do it once. If you're doing it with intent, if you're doing it with purpose, then once would be enough. But if you feel like you want to do it 3 times or 7 times or 9 times, certainly do it that many times. Take your rosemary bundle and do exactly the same thing to that. You're speaking to the spirit of rosemary, beautiful spirit in this plant, feeling into what it feels like to be clear, what it feels like to have pleasant dreams, to have a nice sleep, feeling into feeling protected, feeling safe. And then when you're ready, speaking to the spirit of rosemary, spirit of the leafy green, sacred rosemary, ease my thoughts and settle my mind, bring peaceful clarity to me, protect me as I sleep this night. And then you can join these two together, so you may want to get another ribbon, or just use string and just bind them together somehow so that they're together. And then put them somewhere where you are going to be able to benefit from them while you're sleeping. If you want to use color to put the two together, then use black. Black is very grounding, so it helps with that energy of grounding and groundedness. It's also a very protective color as well, black. And enjoy the scent of rosemary. Before you go to bed, sniff the rosemary, inhale it, a few times to sort of get it into your body and start to feel how it actually relaxes you but gives you clarity at the same time. It won't keep you awake, although you can use rosemary sometimes to give you a little bit of a boost of clarity if you're a bit foggy if you haven't had enough sleep or something, and you need to be a little bit more alert or more aware actually, or more clear. Actually, rosemary is really good for that. But I find that it's got a very peaceful aspect to it, so it's not like an energetic clarity, it's a peaceful clarity. And it's that simple. Magic can be simply that simple. If you've got a child that's having nightmares or night terrors, you can use these, of course, put them somewhere safe that's near the child, but not, I guess, where the child's going to be able to take them and maybe, you know, choke on them or something like that. So you want to be careful and consider safety, obviously, if you're doing it to help a child. But certainly if you're doing it for yourself or an adult, you can bundle these up and give them as a gift to somebody. They can look like quite a nice gift if you decorate them nicely with ribbon and put them in a nice package. They make a nice gift for somebody who might struggle a little bit with anxiety and have anxiety dreams or nightmares, something like that. If you want to know how to study witchcraft with me and bring more meaning into your life, bring more spell work into your life in a way that gives you meaning on a daily basis, connecting to yourself, connecting to nature, connecting to spirit, bringing more of a sense of purpose into your life, then do take a look at the Mystery Witch School 101 Academy. The link is in the description field below this video. It's a 12-month course and you have me as your mentor along the way. Do check it out in the description field below this video. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm Sandra from Mystery Witch School and I will see you on the next video.